Aloha and good day. My name is Jürgen Steinmetz from eTurboNews, and this is a breaking news update. For more news updates and shows, please go to youtube.com/travel news group. youtube.com/travel news group. Here's our update.
Boeing commits $2 million to support humanitarian response in Ukraine. Boeing today announced a $2 million emergency assistance package to support humanitarian response efforts in Ukraine. The assistance package will be directed to organizations working to bring food, water, clothing, medicine and shelter to displaced Ukrainians, including those seeking refuge in neighboring countries. In addition, Boeing will match all qualifying employee contributions made in support of Ukrainian humanitarian relief through the company's charitable matching program. The conflict unfolding in Ukraine is leading to a significant humanitarian emergency, and Boeing will take action to support the Ukrainian people, said Dave Calhoun, Boeing president and CEO. Our thoughts are with all those who have been thrust into the midst of this crisis. While we work to ensure the safety of Boeing employees in the region, our hope is that this assistance package will help deliver some much-needed support to those who are displaced and suffering. Funding from the Boeing Charitable Trust will support the following organizations. $1 million to care to assist with food, water and hygiene kit distribution as well as monetary assistance and psychosocial support for affected Ukrainians, with a focus on women, children and the elderly. $500,000 to American Red Cross to support the global Red Cross movement providing critical humanitarian relief to people affected by the Ukraine crisis. $250,000 to AmeriCares to help with the distribution of medicine and medical supplies as well as support critical medical care for families displaced by the crisis, including mental health services. $250,000 to organizations working to support vulnerable, displaced populations in Ukraine and neighboring countries. The humanitarian situation in Ukraine is worsening by the hour. In the last week, more than 500,000 people have fled Ukraine for neighboring countries. This number is expected to rise to more than 1 million in the next few days, said Michelle Nunn, president and CEO at CARE USA. The support from Boeing is so timely and impactful. It will help us provide durable food, hygiene items, diapers, sleeping bags, mats, and other critical necessities to alleviate suffering. Thanks to Boeing's generous support, the Global Red Cross Network is helping families impacted by continued fighting in Ukraine, said Ann McKeough, Chief Development Officer at the American Red Cross. We are grateful for partners like Boeing as we work together to provide critical humanitarian relief in response to the Ukraine crisis. We are so grateful for Boeing's incredible support as we work to protect the health of families fleeing from the devastating crisis in Ukraine, said Kate DeShino, Vice President of Emergency Programs at AmeriCares. This donation will directly support AmeriCare's response efforts and help our emergency response team on the ground restore access to care for those who need it most. The health and well-being of Boeing employees and their families around the world remain a top priority for the company. Boeing and partner teams are checking on affected employees while continuing to coordinate with government agencies, customers and suppliers to assess human and business impacts in the region. Humanitarian relief efforts align with the company's ongoing commitment to the communities where our Boeing employees live and work. Boeing is active and engaged in Europe, contributing a combined $11 million (9.9 million euros) in charitable contributions across the continent over the last 5 years. In 2021, Boeing donated $13 million to disaster relief and humanitarian efforts globally.
Thank you for listening to our news update. There's more on youtube.com/travel news group, or you can read us, of course, in going to our news portal at eTurboNews.com or travelnews.online.